A lot of people ask me why Michael Waltrip is my favorite driver. Now, I have one thing to say to them. In my opinion, Michael Waltrip is the most talented race car driver to have ever lived. And I'll show you why. February 21st, 1949. The day NASCAR was created. Now, I already know everybody knows about this, so I'm going to skip right to the point. The 1959 Daytona 500, the first ever Daytona 500. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are asking, why am I bringing this up exactly? Well, this race was the first instance where in the future Michael Waltrip was so fast in another race that he went back in time and won a race that was held in the past. Now you see this clip I just showed you? I'm going to show it again. We're on the outside, you can't see it now, but Michael Waltrip just passed them both on the outside. Now sadly you couldn't see it because the wall and the crowd was blocking them, but here's the historic photo that was taken. 4 wide, Michael Waltrip on the outside beat them all to take his first ever Daytona 500 victory. Now let's talk about something that's really important in terms of talent. Saving a race car. Here's an example right here. Michael Waltrip in the green car right in front. He was lapping the field for the 10th time that day, and he gets cut off by this silver car right here. Sends it in the grass, but he's Michael Waltrip, so he saves it. And then during Speed Weeks in 2010, he was driving the number 71 car while he spun in practice and saved it from the wall off of turn number 4. An incredible save. And then right here as well, in 2017, he saved this car during the All-Star qualifying off of turn number 4. And then this next one right here, he was qualifying the number 48 for Jimmy Johnson, since Jimmy Johnson did not have a good year qualifying. And then it was a much popular save because you see Jeff Gordon here really celebrating that. And then right here in the 2009 Aaron's 499, Michael Waltrip was lapping the field for the 61st time when he was dumped by some guy. And what an incredible save. He keeps it off the wall. And the number 55 Napa Toyota. Oh, and yeah, let's not forget about this one either. Another thing that is big with driver talent is marketing. Now, Michael Waltrip has had a lot of great commercials over the years that can really just build up his character, his image of what we think of him. Now, nothing stands a more greater achievement than being on The Doctors. I mean, no other NASCAR driver has been on The Doctors other than Michael Waltrip. And that says something that he is the greatest, because only the greatest people go on The Doctors. Now, I know you'll ask, hasn't Michael Waltrip crashed like a lot? Well, Michael Waltrip did indeed crash a lot, but he won every single race he crashed in. And I'll give you proof. Now I have to clear something up first. A lot of people think it was Dale Earnhardt driving the number 3 car, when in reality it was Michael Waltrip. Now, in 1998, Michael Waltrip flipped down the backstretch while leading. Some thought this would be the first ever race he would lose. But in Michael Waltrip fashion, he would get back in his car, drive to pit lane, and then finish the race. And of course, he would win the Daytona 500 yet again. Now, you must be wondering, what about all the other times he wrecked? Like for instance, here at Bristol. Well, you see he crashed, obviously, but then he would go on and win this very same race. Now, it obviously transitioned into the nighttime because they had to clean up the incident. And here, in 2004 in the Daytona 500, Michael Waltrip barreled down the back straightaway because of the grass being wet. And then he would win this very same race because he is Michael Waltrip. And then 1961, he would go over the wall, but then it started raining, and Michael Waltrip was out in front, and he was declared the champion of that year's Daytona 500. Now here's other shows of talent by Michael Waltrip. For instance, here at Richmond right here, he would go through this wreck and obviously would go on to win the race. And then racing sprint cars, Michael Waltrip in the black car on the inside would go into the grass to make a pass and win this dirt main feature. Then in 2000, after being set back after he had to use the restroom, Mikey would go from 17th to 1st in only a few laps to win at Talladega. Now, if you truly do not believe what I said by Michael Waltrip being in the number 3 car, in 2007, Dale Earnhardt said himself on the NASCAR Weekly podcast on the Icebergs channel that Michael Waltrip drove the 3 car every single time he won. So, just go back and look, rewatch the episode. He says it clearly about 2 hours in. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this clears up any just concern about him not being a good driver. This clears up all the dirty air. And just, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Happy birthday, Mikey.